Thank you for joining me. I'm Juan. Today's video, we're going to do an honest review. Dekmar Trades. Sean Dekmar will be going off the PACE grading system. That's price, application, curriculum, and education. So Sean Dekmar states that he's been trading since college. That's kind of where he started his career. Went to the university for criminal law. During his time at the university, he said that everybody was kind of doing a rat race back and forth from class to class, and graduating, taking jobs that they're not happy with a lot of, and he said he didn't want to fall to the same trap. So he started Googling different ways to get rich. He found real estate, starting a business, and investing. So he started to invest. He borrowed some money, had some money, started off with like $2,500 in his junior year, and grew it to around $18,000, $20,000. And from there, he just kept growing it. He wanted to show traders how to grow it because he said when he tried learning, it was hard for him to find a mentor. And that was kind of the start of his channel. He started off doing alerts. Then he grew his channel to Dekmar Trade, where he would do live trading. And now he has Tradecaster, where he does live trading. He also has courses. He also brings on other people wanting to trade and does kind of like a share profit type of setup, where if you charge $100, he'll get like 10%. Or if you have 100 traders viewing, he'll compensate you for the trades. So this is his website, goes over his journey. He has over 3,000 members, and it talks about his platform. So when he trades, he uses Equifeed or Trade Ideas and Equity Feed for scanners, for news feed and scanners. Going over his course, he has a 4-part course. First one is Introduction to Day Trading, and he goes over stock market terminology, how to grow a small account, core building blocks, different ways to make money in the stock market. Then he gets into fundamentals of day trading success. He talks about entries, trend lines, breakout chart patterns. Then he gets deeper into technical analysis, indicators, level 2, chart setups. And for advanced, he starts talking about shorting, dip buying, and the psychology of the stock market. It's well put together, organized. He's a very animated teacher. You're definitely not going to be bored learning from him. He just makes learning really fun. I've seen him teach some of these classes. I've taken these courses, and I've day traded with him on his platform, and he's fun to watch. So the total price for each one is $589. All 4 is $14.99, which is very reasonable. He does offer a monthly service of $100 a month, and there you can watch him trade live. You can also use his scanners that he uses, which are the Trade Ideas and the Equity Feed. And there's a lot of other traders where you guys can share ideas. Usually during slow time, lunch hours, he does answer questions, or even during the peak, if you ask a question, if he sees it, he will answer it while he's commentating. So he does have these scanners that are preset. If you do get Trade Ideas, it's not difficult to set up your own scanners. So a lot of these scanners are set up a 5% increase, certain float of the stock percentage, certain percentage increase within the first few minutes, volume, certain amount of volume increase. It's not really too difficult to make your own scanners or use some of the preset ones, or there are even some preset ones that are similar to like momentum trading movement that are on free, and you can just copy and paste. So I don't think this is necessary. And he does have one-on-one mentoring. His website here on YouTube, he has 34,000 followers. He does post a lot of videos, and he does have free live trading every Monday. So he does offer a lot of free information. If you go on his website, and if you go onto his YouTube page and just watch a lot of his videos, he gives a lot of information. So like this one, for example, he talked about FinViz, which is a free scanner, but they have a paid service also. And he kind of gives you what he used to use as a scan or a free scan. And if you go through a lot of his videos, there's just a lot of free education. Overall, I think Sean Dekmar has a great program. He seems like a sincere trader. His interaction with the people that trade with him is a real positive interaction. He tries to answer as many questions as possible. He makes himself available, especially during the lunch hours when the market is slow. Going over the price for his program, the 4-part program, I'm going to give it a 9. I think the $1,500 for the 4-part program is extremely reasonable, especially compared to a lot of other programs that have like a beginner and advanced, and they charge anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. So I think $1,500 for a full program. And I've seen a lot of his videos that he put together for the boot camp and his education system. And I think it's well put together. It's worth the price. Application, I gave it an 8. He focuses on dip buying. That's one of his main strategies. Momentum. And now he started shorting a lot more. And he teaches you his methodology, where support's going to be, where you can buy the dip. His dip buying strategy and a short selling strategy does have a good probability of being successful when you're day trading. So it's something that you can learn from and apply. The only thing with dip buying and shorting especially, it's extremely high risk. If you're wrong, you're going to be wrong a lot, and the loss for shorting is unlimited. So you really, really have to be ready and comfortable. Sean Dekmar himself will tell you that he day traded for, or paper traded for 1 year before he actually started day trading. So if you're going to try to short like he does, make sure you have a tight stop loss. Make sure you're ready and you've practiced and you have a lot of confidence before you start shorting. Because if you get one of those squeezes like the AMC squeeze or the GameStop squeeze, then you're going to be out a lot of money. And the same thing with dip buying. You have to be psychologically confident to depend on the trend line and know that when you see a price dipping so quickly that you feel comfortable knowing where the support's going to be, buying there and seeing it reverse. But they are strategies that can be easily applied. So that's why I gave it an 8, and I didn't go higher because it's going to take some time for you to get comfortable with dip buying and shorting. For its curriculum, I just gave it an 8.5. It's basic. I think it covers everything you need. It gives you a great foundation. You know, there's a little bit more that can be done for different types of learners, but I think overall it's a well put curriculum, and I'm giving it an 8.5. And for education, I'm also giving it an 8.5. I think Sean Dekmar, he's extremely animated, makes it fun, easy to learn from him. Altogether, the PACE score is 8.5. It's a great program, great education program, great chat room, and Sean's a great person to learn from. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.